Hi guys, welcome to Robin Hood Diaries again today. Thanks as always for joining me, tolerating my stories and all that. I'm going to give you a 1, 2, 3 basically on having to bail LA. As previewed, we just the urgency with which we had to bail the F out of LA was quite remarkable. So here we go. This is kind of the progression, or at least an outline of a brief progression of events. The first thing that hit, of course, is the pending doom, because Los Angeles, as we all know, is like Tokyo right now. Basically, if you're a trust fund baby or you're, independently wealthy or whatever, it's great. Otherwise, it's not so great. This is how it was. We moved in and around 2018. My mortgage, including the HOA for a 1-bedroom apartment with a little den in the front, barely, was 2,800. So the HOA alone on a 1960 unretrofitted building with very little to offer was over 500 a month. Again, think of the dimensions. Then I had a mortgage that I had to remortgage and ended up being, of course, 2,200 a month. Again, think of the dimensions of this place. Not very big. So it became apparent that there was imminent, like I said, pending doom. So here I am now knowing this undercurrent about we are not going to survive in this town for very long. I am racing around, as it were, with my son, trying to soak up as much of the LA that I will never see or never know again as I can. So I'm taking him to places that I used to go to. Places, that have an ethnic epicenter, Little Armenia, Thai Town, and so forth. Areas up over Los Feliz, which is far east LA, very culturally diverse, lots of exciting shopping, Silver Lake, places to eat. This is where I'm dragging my son around and around and around, making it almost like an every other night thing, or at least a weekend thing. Let's go soak it up. I even brought him to his first stage play. But I'm chomping as much as at as much as much as I possibly can, because I know that this is a go nowhere situation. Now, dovetailing with this is that my disability started to wreak havoc. I had been living with mid-level back pain for probably 10 years, but in and around 2010-ish, give or take, these backaches became extremely severe, and they went into full-blown left side sciatica. Now, my sciatica is so severe, nothing fixes it. I won't take pain meds, which doesn't fix it. Physical therapy doesn't help. I know everybody's got a solution to sciatica. It's not for me. Now it's bilateral. I'm up every 20 minutes with a level 9, 8 pain episode anyway. That's not the point. So this hits, right? Now I'm juggling this doom. I'm trying to shuffle my son all over town so that I can not only absorb old memories, but that he can grab as many as he can that I want him to have in this sort of, melting pot of Los Angeles before we have to, again, bail. So he's a busy teenager. He is a California statewide soloist, vocalist, under the auspices of his middle school. He's also on the honor roll. This does not happen in Tucson with a young man like my son, who I dragged here at 14, much to my chagrin. Busy teenager going to the best dance studios in town with the best, choruses, played with Ziggy Marley at the Roxy, which was a bucket list for me.